Hastings woman remains in critical condition after being hit by a vehicle Wednesday morning. Police say 62-year-old Lisa Trausch was hit by a turning vehicle early around 7:25 Wednesday morning. HPD says a vehicle driven by a 45-year-old male had been turning at the intersection of 7th Street and Denver Avenue, but didn't see Trausch in the middle of the crosswalk before hitting her. First responders took her to Mary Lanning Healthcare before eventually life-flighting her to Bryant West and Lincoln. The male received a citation for failing to yield to the right-of-way. He will be given more details as it becomes available.